As if you need a fresh reminder about Patrick Mahomes and the guy that Caleb Williams is being compared to. Mahomes put something on film for everybody to see against the Detroit Lions. A little behind the back shovel pass.
You knew it was coming at some point.
To Travis Kelce. A behind the back shovel pass. Well, is it a shovel pass? Like, would that be if Travis Kelce had dropped it? That would have been a forward pass, right? It doesn't matter if it's in front of you or not, right?
Yeah, that's an incomplete
It's a shovel pass.
Yeah, it would have been incomplete.
Right.
Yeah.
Behind the back.
This is a shovel if it's behind the back?
I guess so. I mean, you can shovel different ways.
I think it's just a behind the back pass.
Del Tufo, we should ask the guy who shovels professionally for a living. Sorry. Let me tell you, man. This guy already. And then said it was because Kelce ran the wrong route. This is a fun exchange between these two guys. Hit it.
I mean, long story short, Travis didn't run the route he was supposed to run, and then it was kind of a behind-the-back pass, kind of because I was mad. I was pissed off at Travis. He was supposed to run a flat route. I don't know if you can hear me on the broadcast. I'm yelling at him, and then he doesn't run it. So out of spite, I do a behind-the-back pass, but now it's going to be a highlight.
Oh, that's awesome because you just improvised it. Is that what you're telling us? Is it just all improv?
100%. That's what I've been trying to say to everybody. It can't be planned. It's got to be just naturally happen, kind of in the groove of things. And so I actually forgot about it until halftime. Someone actually brought it up to me. And it wasn't like I planned that at all, or it wasn't a called play. It just kind of happened.
Just kind of happened. Sort of like going back-to-back. Super Bowl just kind of happened. Just like somebody bringing a Kermit the Frog Muppet to Raiders training camp just kind of happened. Kind of like being 4th overall on the top 100 list, was voted by your peers, and the guy who you won back-to-back without when nobody thought you would ever win again without, he's number one. That sort of stuff happened. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and Kelce had a classic response as well. Speaking of Kermit, hit it.
It wasn't a play. No, it was a play. It was a first down. You know, he's got the voice thing, and so he kind of mumbled out the play. I couldn't hear it. I was walking up to the line. I was like trying to decipher what he was saying. Before I knew it, he snapped the ball, and and then I kind of saw him out of my peripheral run to the sideline. So I was trying to go help my guy out. By the time I looked over there, he was already in mid-form, like a photo on a sports card, throwing the ball to me. So it was just, I guess, right place at the right time.
Ask Ravens fans if they like when Kelce and Mahomes, just improvise. Ask them. So they're in postseason form, Chiefs. I know they lost the Lions. Those things don't matter to me. Results don't matter. It's just what you see on film. It's what you see from everybody, and just see confidence level and how they're feeling. And that's what I thought when I saw that play. I'm like, okay, they're ready. They're ready. And I know the Ravens will be like, yeah, give that one a whirl on the first Thursday night of the season, right? Give that one a whirl against the defense.
It'll get handled when it gets handled.
That's right. It'll get handled when it gets handled. That should be the mantra of the Chiefs' three-peat campaign.
Put it on the tickets.
It'll get handled when it gets handled. That's it. I think we've just come up with it. Meaning, we're not going to talk about it all year. You'll talk about it all year. You'll talk about it, meaning us in the media. Shows like this one, the ones that we compete against, the ones that precede us, the ones that come after us. We'll talk about it. Oh, yes, we will. We will till we're blue in the face. And then every single time that they might be struggling, it'll be just like, okay, where's the switch? Oh, there it is, because they flipped it last year. Behind the back flip. The switch. So it'll get handled when it gets handled. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing this year. First two games at home, but against the Ravens and the Bengals, and then at the Falcons. First 3 weeks will definitely put them to the test. There's no question about that. But they enter happy warriors, to use a phrase from the headlines right now. And as long as they're healthy in the receiving core, you know what? Screw it. Even if they're not,
who cares? Doesn't matter.
Look what happened last year.
It literally doesn't matter.
Right?
Literally doesn't matter. 11-6 last year, vulnerable.
Right.
Mahomes had his worst season as a pro. Won the Super Bowl anyway.
They won the Super Bowl anyway.
BFD.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And on top of it, what do? Every single time they go to the Super Bowl, they see, whether they win or lose, they see what their weakness is, and they hit the crap out of it during the following non-playing season. This year, it's just like, okay, boy, did we struggle taking the top of the defense off. Boy, did we struggle outside. So let's trade for Hollywood Brown, see how he works, and draft Xavier Worthy. Oh, and by the way, John Ross is on that team too. They're not fast enough. But I saw that back flip, and I thought to myself, okay, they're ready. And I saw Caleb Williams, and I'm like, he's ready. Let's go. We got one more preseason game. They take on each other. One guy is being called the next version of the other. I hope they do play against each other. Even just for a couple series, and I bet you they will. It's the final preseason game. It'll be, 2 weeks before the opener for Kansas City?
Correct.
Right, so I bet you they will. NFL Network, Thursday night. Good times. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.